Number one, how many 10p coins can I get for £1 80? £1 80, £1 80 is the same thing as 180 p. Therefore, we simply do 180 divided by 10. So 0 we cancel 0, giving us 18. Therefore, we get 18 coins. Question number 2. Number 2, the question has asked us, given the chart, during which month are the most birthdays? So the most birthdays occurred at the tallest bar. And the tallest bar here is this. Therefore, you can see that the month, if we trace it down, is in July. So the correct option for question number 2 is July. Question number 3 says, change the order of the figure 6085 to make the biggest number possible. So to make the biggest number possible using 6085, we start from the highest digit, which is 8, then followed by 6, followed by 5, then followed by 0. So we are going to make 8,650. 8,650, option C. Question number 4. The time in New York is 5 hours behind time in London. So in London, it is 9 a.m. So what time is it in New York? So that is 9 a.m. subtract 5 hours, and that is going to give us 4:00 a.m. So that is option B. All right. Moving to question number 5. What are the coordinates of A? So coordinate of A is when we trace down vertically to get the value at the horizontal line, and then we trace horizontally to get the value at y-axis. That is 2, 1. And 2, 1 is given to us in option E. That is correct. Then we go to question number 6. And here, write this number in figure. So write it in figure. This is 8,000, 8,000, then and 25, 8,025. So that is going to give us 8025. 8025 is option D. All right, question number 7. Share 240 into 4 equal parts. That is just 240 divided by 4. So 4 into 24, we go 6 times. So it's going to give us 60. And that is option B. Question number 8. You say, what fraction of this circle is shaded? If you look at it, I can also have the sentence here like this. Therefore, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I will also have it 4 again here, 4 here. So that is now 8. Therefore, the fraction is 1 out of 8 is shaded. All right, let's come to question number 9. You say, in the number 836, what does 3 represent? 3 is the second digit, okay? So that is called the tens, okay? Therefore, that is 3 tens, option E. All right. Now, question number 10, what number would go into the box? All right, if you look at this 3 over 4, since I have at the denominator 8, it means this was multiplied by 2. So I have to multiply this one also by 2, and that will give me 6. Therefore, what will go into the box is 6, and that is option B. All right, we go to question number 11. In number 11 here, we are asked how many children visited the library over the 5 weeks. So what we are going to do, we are going to add it up. If we trace the first one, that is here, so that is 13. Then the second one is exactly here, and that is going to be plus 10. The next one is here, that is 16 plus 16. The next one is going to be here, you can see it, and that is 5 plus 5. The next one is going to be, all right, this is a, we trace it, it is a little bit taller than this, and this was 14. So if we trace it up to this place, that is 11 exactly. So that is now 11. So we can add up all the values, and that is going to be 13 plus 10 is 23. Then 23 plus 16 will give me 23 plus 16 will give me 39. And then 39 plus 5 will give me 44. Then 44 plus 11 will give me 55. Therefore, the total number for over the 5 days is 55. So option A is correct. All right, moving forward to question number 12. Here we are given, to simplify, it says 3 pieces of wood are cut from a plank, and the plank is 1 meter. I want you to know that 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeters. Now, each one cut out is 30 centimeters long. So 30 cm multiplied by 3 of them will give us 90 cm. 90 cm. So if we subtract 90 cm from 100, we are going to have 10 cm left. So option A is the correct option. Please, option A is the correct option. Let's go to question number 13. And in question number 13, here we are given to, you say, what is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle? Interior angles of a triangle is always summed up to 180. Okay, every triangle sum up to 180. Here we are given a bid mass or a board mass. I have 27 divided by 3 plus 6. So we solve the bracket first. And that means that 3 plus 6 is 9. When we divide 27 by 9, that is going to give us 3. So option E is correct. Then we move to question number 15. You say, what is the next number in this sequence? Let's find the difference between the two. 49 subtract 43 is going to give us 6. Therefore, we subtract 6 from 31. So 31 subtract 6 is going to give us 25. So the right option here is option C. All right. Moving to question number 16. You say the thermometer shows the temperature in Kiev. London is 18 degrees warmer. So what is the temperature in London? All right. Let's know what it is now. The temperature reads at this point. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each line there represents 1 degrees Celsius, okay, or centigrade. Therefore, at this point, it is negative 3 degrees Celsius. Therefore, we now have negative 3 plus 18. That is now going to give us 15 degrees Celsius. That is a option C is correct. All right. We move next to question number 17, and that is 324 divided by 6. Okay, 6 into 32, we go 5 times, remember 2 into 24, we go 6 into 24, we go 4 times. That means 54 is the correct option. Then we move next to question number 18. Here they have asked us, how many times would you have to fill the 250 ml bottle to make 1 liter? So to make 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. So if I'm filling 250 ml into the 1 liter, that means divided by 250. That is what we are going to do. And 250 can go into 1000 just 4 times. So 250 ml can fill 1 liter of the bottles in 4 times. Therefore, that is option C. Then we go to question number 19. There were 24 marbles in a bag. I took out 1/3. So 1/3 multiplied by 24. 3 into 24, we go 8 times. Therefore, what is taken out is 8 marbles. And the question says, how many marbles did I take out? So 8 marbles is taken out in question number 19. That means option D is correct. Karen, in question number 20, Karen wants to buy a guitar. She has saved 43 pounds 95. 43 pounds 95. That is what she saved. And the guitar cost us 65 pounds. So what we are going to do, the question asked, how much more money does she need? So out of 65 pounds, we will subtract what she has saved. That is 43 pounds 95. All right, so this is 10, subtract 5 is 5. Here is 9, subtract 9 is 0. Then here is remaining 4. 4 subtract 3 will give me 1. And 6 subtract 4 will give me 2. So therefore, 21 pounds 05 is the correct. Sorry, this is not the right one. It is this, option B. Option B is correct. All right. I have grouped this paper The question, this paper 2 has 50 questions. So I'm grouping it into 3 parts.